Hey guys, as promised, we are standing here on the other side of the square. And so what happened was the owner of the Bon Marché at the time, she noticed that a lot of her upscale clientele, which was most of her clientele, they didn't necessarily have a place nearby to enjoy the comforts that they were used to when they weren't shopping. And so what she did is she built this hotel here behind me, the Hotel Lutece. For those who don't know, Lutece is the name of the Roman town that existed before Paris in the same spot. And so this hotel was built, and famous people visited it, stayed and lived there, like Picasso, Degooyer, James Joyce, Peggy Guggenheim, Josephine Baker, etc. And they were in that hotel, very famous. But then, in World War II, the owners of the Lutece wanted to help. There were a lot of refugees that were fleeing other areas into Paris, and so the owner of the hotel wanted to help them, and so they put up as many of them as they could. They took in a lot of displaced artists and musicians, and their reputation helped these sorts of people come to them. And then when the Germans occupied Paris, the hotel was taken over by the Germans. Some of the residents and people there escaped, and some did not. And then after the war, the hotel was used as a repatriation center for prisoners of war, displaced persons, those people who had been in concentration camps and things like that. And this continued until there was no longer a need, and after that it returned to being a normal hotel. So that's the Hotel Lutece and the Bon Marché. We're going to continue down Rue de Sèvres and see what else we can find.